Hey, Ma.
Hey, Ma.
What's happening?
Ma, we gonna play cards after this because I need to clear my head.
What's up, everybody?
Hi, everybody. I'm T. Hatchett, and
y'all know what's up when I'm rolling up.
And we are the
Hatchett
Chronicles. So, guys, today we were supposed to have a special guest. However,
he might call in late or whatever.
Yeah, but the show must go on. We don't, we got to do things in decency and in order. Yeah, I got to watch it. Valerie was all excited. And she was all excited. She said, you need to watch it. You need to watch it. But I was in training, so I didn't get a chance to watch it. But I am going to watch it.
So
what we got going on? Oh.
Too much.
Yeah, well, let me tell you what I got going on. I am practicing for my exam, get ready to get my finance license so that anybody who needs help with their finances, as far as savings, how to save, life insurance, health insurance, annuities, how to get some money, you get ready to retire, you want to make sure you got a little bank or, emergency cash, anything like that. So I'll be ready for you probably in a couple of weeks. No, you don't. You always need some. I still help people get their, I need my business license. Yes, Mom. We're going to work on it. Matter of fact, Mom, we need to work on that tomorrow. We really do. Tomorrow, Mom. I'm going to talk to you after
Chris,
we get off. And we are going to work on that tomorrow. Okay?
Chris, what up, my guy?
Hey, Chris.
Peace and love.
Anybody who is trying to start their business, I help small businesses get up and running. As you can see, my mom, she's asking me, because we're working on hers, and we just had a little sidetrack, but we get ready to go back to it. What else going on? Oh, y'all, I have been, by myself, have been working on the last chapter from my rib. And I will be finished soon because I had to take it upon myself, by myself, to get it done. So, so it will be done. The last chapter, when you guys read the book, you're going to be like, the last chapter sounds a little different. That's because that chapter was an individual thing done, okay?
And she put in there what she wanted to.
Well, if I had the other half was helping me,
well,
so whatever.
I was sleeping. Anyway, what's up, Eunice? What up, fam?
Oh, my book, The Power of God is still for sale. Let's see. What else I got going on?
I don't know.
Y'all listen to the radio station because hey, we've been rocking, and we're trying to transfer over to just independent artists, but we need more independent artists. So if you know someone who has a good sound, who wants their music on the radio, tell them to give us a call. By yourself. Did you go from prime rib to spare rib? Yes.
Whatever, Mom.
By myself. What else I got going on? That's all I got going on. What you got going on?
Oh, man. I don't know. Oh, boy. I got an interview tomorrow with Miss Chocolate Smoothie with Valerie McAllister.
Oh, yeah. Chris, he's forsaken you. That was my fault, though. He forsaken you last time because you was out there all by yourself. But we going to make sure that you're not by yourself this time, okay? He going to be, your bro going to be right with you.
I got that. We got some stuff coming up with this WQFN. Don't quote me on that specifically, but Whack DJs are working with an FM radio station in Greensboro. So salute to us for that. One of the Whack DJs is actually he's been brought on as a program director. So y'all know, I just did a set, and I gotta send him a set. I sent the set yesterday. I gotta send him a playlist today, and I don't know. I may be on as soon as next Monday, but we'll see. Welcome to Aggie Land, no doubt. Got that jumping on. Oh man, you guys, man! I'm in the middle of editing a poetry book. It's what is it like? It's
an ebook.
That's what they call it, an ebook.
Yeah, it's like the book, the audio book.
I'm editing and putting together a audio book. I really must say that.
Well, we should do that Bible.
Yeah, we can. I really must say I'm doing Carmen Brown. Yo, cause we gotta talk, man, cause you ain't never get back to me. But anyway, this book is, listen, the concept of this book, where the book is going, and all the audio that I've heard from this book, man, this book could literally be a best-selling movie, for real, for real. And I'm doing the score to it and the sound effects and all of that. Babe, what I let you hear last night, was it nice?
It was very nice.
Not just because that's my wife, but I'm telling y'all, I'm
I wouldn't
surprised.
lie to him. I would tell him the truth. If it was sucky, I would say it's sucky. I would, I would. It's like, babe.
Anyway, this book is coming together real good, man. I'm on the first chapter, and to God be the glory, man. It's just, I'm having a lot of fun with this, man, because I've always been into like doing sound effects. I always wanted to do a score for a movie. So
you did a score.
I know, but I'm just saying this is a little something different. This is a book this time, but it's a mental picture. You know what I mean? It's a visual mental picture, and I'm having a ball doing it. So I'm doing that, y'all, and right now that's consuming a lot of my time. I just did I don't know, man. I just did like 20 beats. I'm gonna be doing a live premiering those 20 beats. So if anybody's looking for some hip hop beat, some R&B stuff, some pop stuff, some trap stuff, some whatever, I'm gonna put up a post and let y'all know when I'm gonna do live. And if y'all know anybody, tell me to join the live, and they want to buy some beats, I'm gonna be premiering some joints.
Shout out to Steve for
Cousin Steve
being our guest, and look out for him because we get ready to do some things together.
Man, listen, that guy, man, we just did a joint over the weekend when he was here, and I'm telling y'all, what God loves is the truth. This song is crazy.
Look at my mom say, working hard, creating kings.
Yes,
Whack.
Yes, Whack DJs. Whack everything. Working hard at creating kings and everything. But yeah, so we got Steve stuff coming. 88 Keys will be in next week. Next weekend.
I can't wait till y'all hear
this stuff with him, man. I'm gonna be sending that out to be mastered this week. So when we get that back, we'll be putting that out. We got some stuff, man. Check out the website and find out a lot of the info, whatever. So with that being said,
so we're gonna get into a topic because we were supposed to have a guest, my cousin Sir Lawrence. He has a new single
Sir
out.
Lawrence.
I said that.
You said it sounded like you said sirloins,
Oh,
like
did it
steak
sound
sirloins.
Sirloins. Okay. Anyway, he has a single out called The Wiggle. And we were going to interview him and talk to him about his newest single and
You
being
don't
an
call it a
artist.
single, he called it a craze. It's
A
a new
craze. Oh yeah, it's a new craze, The Wiggle. But for some reason he did not jump on yet. So, show must go on. So we're going to continue. If he joins us later, then we'll interview him. What we're going to do is talk about the topic we had for next week, this week. And that topic is called, do you believe in a 50-50 relationship?
No.
This topic was actually, I thought of the topic, but it came about. Hey, Eleanor. It came about when Steve came down. Okay, so Steve came down and he brought me 5 bean pies. Y'all count them, 5. Now, let me just give a disclaimer.
Oh, boy.
I have not been to New Jersey in I don't know how long. Okay, so and it's been very hard for me to get bean pies because their bean pies in the South is not good. In my opinion, but go. Anyway, so he bought me 5 bean pies. Now, I was nice enough to give my husband 1. And I said that I do not share my bean pies, but I still gave my husband 1. So the topic came up about sharing in a relationship. Do you believe a relationship should be 50-50? And obviously, y'all can see I don't believe in 50-50 because I didn't share my bean pie.
Eunice, that definitely is possible.
Hope to see the whack DJs playing at A&T Homecoming Function, Halloween 2021. Please school me. What are bean pies? I'm serious. Hey, Steve, what are bean pies? Oh, my God, Eleanor.
What up, Cousin Steve?
All I can say is go to New Jersey, find a chicken shack, and ask them for a bean pie. It is the most delicious bean product. It's actually, it comes from, and tell me if I'm wrong, actually Muslims started the bean pie, correct? Is that correct?
I guess you can say that.
And so it is a, what's that word I'm looking for?
Halal product.
Okay, that's a good word. That's not the word I was looking for, but okay.
All right, so.
I was looking for what does kosher? Can I say
Same
kosher?
thing, yeah.
Yeah, it's a kosher product.
Steve said beans. It come from beans.
You're right, Steve. It comes from beans, but it doesn't taste like it sounds. It is a very, very good thing.
Mom said, Eleanor, their pies made from navy beans.
But that sounds nasty.
No, that's what they're made from.
I know, but it sounds nasty because I don't like beans.
What?
I don't.
Can't tell the way you
bean pie is different. That's totally different.
Why? Because it's sugar in it?
I don't know, but it's totally different.
Anyway, somebody tagged James Rodman. I haven't seen my brother.
Yeah, what's James doing?
In the feed in a couple weeks, man.
So
Eleanor, not Eleanor. I'm sorry, Eleanor. I mean Eunice. I'm gonna have a conversation with a couple of the whack DJs about that and see what we can do about having a whack DJ event at the A&T. That'd be crazy, and we'd light that joint up too. Yeah, that's a great idea. The homecoming joint.
Get back to the topic.
Yeah, whatever.
Hey, that was rude.
Whatever.
So anyway, so my question to you guys is, do you believe in the 50-50 relationship, that a relationship should be 50-50 and you should share everything?
Yeah, we would. I believe so.
Well, then how come we don't have a 50-50 relationship?
Because you don't.
Oh, so it's my fault. Oh, now it's coming out.
I don't share everything.
You do, baby.
I give you stuff before I take part in it.
You do, but I'm just saying.
All right, so don't.
Do we have a 50-50 relationship?
No, not really.
Okay, we'll see. I mean, I'm being transparent. I'm being for real.
It's more 60-40.
Will you spoil me?
I'm gonna bludge her in the back of the head, y'all. See what that'll do.
Mommy, he's threatening me.
She can't help you now. Sharing is caring. That's right.
So you believe in a 50-50 relationship?
It should be. That's the way it should be.
That's the way you feel. I'm trying to feel like that. And you said you feel that way, but then we're in a 60-40. So if you feel that way, then why are you in a relationship that there is not 50-50?
Because I allow it to be 60-40.
But why, if you believe in? No, I'm trying to like play.
You don't play nothing with me. I said I allow it to be that way because God said I can.
Oh, he putting his foot down, yo. Ain't he sexy when he put his foot down?
Not even.
I believe in it, but do I believe it will happen? Nah. You just said yes, nicely reciprocated.
Yes. I need Steve on the couch again.
Beans pies are the best. My girl be hooking me up because I can't get them up north. Yeah, if you're not in Jersey, you in trouble. Or New York.
What up, cuz? I didn't even see Tone join in.
Tony, do you believe in a 50-50 relationship? That you should share everything in your relationship?
I don't think everything.
Okay, well that's what a 50-50 relationship is.
No,
everything.
No. I mean, some things need to be 60-40.
The female always has the advantage. Okay, Eleanor, see.
She's a chauvinist. I believe that everything doesn't have to be shared. I mean, there are some things that,
like what?
Keep to yourself.
Do you believe that you should tell your mate everything?
Yeah.
So you should.
I mean, if I have to use the bathroom, I shouldn't have to tell you that.
No, baby, come on now. I'm talking about, are we like no secrets? Like,
I don't have no secrets.
So you believe that we don't have to have secrets, that we should share everything as far as telling everything?
I mean, not every, if like, if Eleanor called you and she had something that she wanted to talk to you about specifically and not me, I don't expect you to tell me what y'all talked about. That's between y'all. I don't want to know that.
Okay, so if a girlfriend had a secret or a sister had a secret and she said, please don't tell nobody, you don't want me to, you don't expect me to tell you that?
No.
Okay, so let's say that.
You just did that. You just had a conversation with somebody. I forget who it was. I didn't ask you what your conversation was about.
What if it indirectly affected you in some way? Like, let's say, okay, good example.
Let's say affect our marriage, or
no. Let's say, like your brother was married to my best friend, and she was cheating on him, or I caught her cheating on him, and she asked me not to say anything, and then it came out about the cheating and that I knew about it. Would you be upset that I didn't say anything to you about it? Because that's like you're saying, you know what I'm saying? You're saying you don't expect that, but it depends on, wouldn't it depend on the situation?
I mean, yeah, well, I guess so. I didn't look at it like that, but I mean, in that situation, I would.
Bella says she tried to trap you. Don't fall for it.
I know. No, I'm getting ready to flip her boots because.
Mom said no secrets. Are you serious?
I'm saying, if that was a situation and you knew about it, I would expect you to be truthful with me and tell me about it. because that involves our marriage.
So that's what I'm saying. So
that has something to do with the way that would have a direct hit on the way we live, and that has a direct hit on our marriage, and I expect that to be brought to the forefront.
Eunice said I was thinking something like food, clothes, some money.
Yeah.
Mom said, what was the question? The question was, do you believe in sharing everything? And then he said that we should tell each other everything, except like if we're talking to a girlfriend or somebody and they tell us a secret. He didn't expect me to share that unless it indirectly affected our marriage. Like, let's say my best friend was married to his brother, and I caught her cheating, and she asked me not to say anything. If it came out later, would he be upset that I didn't share it with him? And he said yes, because that indirectly affected our relationship.
If it's going to affect our marriage and our relationship, we don't need to hold no secrets about that, because we don't do that as it is.
So yeah,
you understand what I'm saying? We talk about everything. We make sure that everything is on the table. There's nothing covered up. You understand? And that's the way that I expect for us to continue to be, right? So in that type of situation, there's no secrets in that type of situation.
So how many of you guys believe that a husband and wife should share everything as far as conversation and no secrets? And how many believe that a relationship should be 50-50, everything shared? And I usually don't say 50-50, I say 100-100, because 50-50 is only half of you. But how many believe that in a relationship, everything should be shared?
That's like if one of my mans called me, you know what I mean? And he was going through something or whatever, and he confided in me to give him a shoulder, and you know what I mean? And I wouldn't, that's not a conversation for me to come and sit down with you and have.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't expect you to be like, well, what was he saying? What happened? Even though, you be trying to poke anyway because you're nosy. It's all get out. But I'm just saying.
Mom said that is none of your business, and that kind of stuff can backfire, and then her and her husband will end up hating you.
Exactly right, Mom.
Steve said not everything, we all deserve some sort of privacy.
That's right. That's right. I feel like.
So where's the line? Hey, Capri, I told you to call me, Niecy. You're being disrespectful.
Hey, baby.
I'm gonna spank you.
She's a little old for spankings. We ain't doing that.
Okay, I'll kick her butt.
No, we ain't doing that either. I think it depends on the situation.
Where do you draw the line of a 50-50 relationship or a shared relationship?
Well, you know what? My thing with 50-50 is this, and this is just the way, when it comes to taking care of bills and stuff like that, I think, well, I'm not even going to, well, with us, I can't really say that that's.
Yeah, don't talk about us because we're different. Talking general.
Because, yeah, we different.
Yeah.
So I think that when it comes to bills and stuff like that, everybody should be 50-50. Like, if she makes more and she's able to pay more, that should be a discussion between them. If he makes more and is able to pay more, then that should be a discussion between them. But I mean, like, if when it comes to taking care of the bills and the kids and doing stuff like she take the kids to school, he pick them up. You know what I mean? That type of stuff.
So what about, let's say, Mom said none. If she was having a relationship with someone that had full-blown AIDS, then yes, you tell.
You daggone right.
I'm sorry, but I don't know if you can catch me. Okay, see, you're being smart, Niecy. That's just disrespectful, okay?
Yeah, baby, she all right. Don't you talk to my niece like that. Don't you do.
You're being disrespectful.
She is not.
Privacy is good as long as it doesn't negatively affect your relationship.
Point blank. That's all I was trying to say.
Again, though, but where is the line? Let's say, okay, so if you believe in sharing everything, we're talking in general, we're not talking about us because we're different. Okay, do you believe that you should have the same bank account, or is it okay for the wife or the husband to have their own separate bank account and then have a joint bank account?
That's fine.
That's okay?
I don't see no problem with that.
So how do y'all feel about that? Do you feel if you're gonna share, do you feel like you need the same bank account? And you was getting ready to say something about the bills. So do you feel the bills should be, not talking about us, baby, do you feel like the bills should be shared 50-50? Or do you feel like it's okay if the wife said, well, I don't want to
work? If she don't want to work, as long as the contribution is
something to
a positive extent in the relationship and he's okay with it, then I don't see no problem with that. If he says, yo, baby, okay, it's cool, you don't have to work, I'll take care of everything. But, when he come home, he got food to eat and it's cooked and the house don't look like, what I'm saying, it's been ramshacked by, some crazy folks or something, you know what I mean? It's up to it's up to the person in a relationship, I think,
Okay, so
separate individual accounts, but
Chris said separate individual accounts, but one bill account. That makes sense.
That's dope. That's dope.
Steve, I'm interested in see how you feel about that. Do you believe that you should share bank accounts? Is it okay if she has her own bank account? What happens if you had a bank account coming into the relationship and she didn't, and then she started sharing your bank account? Or do you believe she can share your bank account?
Well, if you have a bank account and she's coming in to the relationship, she don't have the information unless you give it to her. So apparently, if you're okay with that and you give her the information to share your banking account, then
do you believe that's all right to give her the bank account?
If that's how you feel.
I mean, that's a part of sharing, isn't it?
I mean, if that's how you feel.
Sorry, I know this is a serious conversation, but my opinion is the line is at the door. All this should be discussed initially while dating in casual conversation. That way, each person can decide from there what they're willing to deal with or compromise on.
That's
and
right.
You're exactly right,
exactly
Niecy.
Right.
And that's a good point because that's what we did. People was laughing last week because we said we discussed that I didn't share my potato chips or my bean pies, but we had that conversation. We did because we discussed everything. Anything you could think of, we had already hit on it before we got married.
Wait, he said the Poom Poom Vigilantes killer. What?
Chris said ransacked by the Poom Poom Vigilante killer. Is my money in the account? All of it. Hers and mine. I can't.
Going down.
Eleanor said, but we both contribute to that bill account.
Right.
Yeah, so
I think if you you know what? I'm gonna just give a small example. When the pandemic hit, I didn't have a Cash App card. My wife had a Cash App. She got PayPal, all of that stuff. So whatever I would do, something, I would tell them to PayPal me or whatever the case. I developed my own. I got my own Cash App to make it easier on the situation. Because my wife, if she got a dime, she gonna run it in the hole. Sometimes she'll be like, babe, you got money? And I'll show her what's on my Cash App. And her eyes light up like two big grapefruits. Like, where'd you get that? How'd you get that? You hiding money from me? She go crazy because I don't spend on a lot of stuff. And she be looking at my Cash App like, yo, dude.
No.
But the reason I have to put that out there, y'all.
That ain't right.
I had to throw her under the bus. I had to. But the reason for that was because when it comes to the bills and all of that stuff, my wife takes care of all the paperwork, and all I want to know is how much is it? Here, take it, pay it. That's what it is.
And he really don't ask how much things is.
I really don't.
My husband really doesn't see a lot of his money that he makes.
And I don't care. I don't care. I'm fine. I'm fine.
I'm spoiled. He has spoiled me. Let me just say, I'm spoiled. I am. And I do pay all the bills, but I am spoiled with, okay, I want this. I want that. But I do know how to manage money and save. I do know that, I'm not going to spend our last dollar on something materialistic if, we got bills to pay or, if I foresee something.
And to add on to that, I know my wife. She's not going to take advantage of because I give her carte blanche with the money. She won't take advantage of that. You know what I'm saying? That's just like when you say, well, baby, you got the last say so. So whatever you say, that's what goes. Mm-hmm. But I still am mindful of what you think, what you feel, how you feel about it and everything. Whether I have the last word or not, that's cool. But at the same time, I would never take advantage of that. I would never, you know what I mean? They blowing up, y'all. Steve said I'm lucky.
Valerie said she said she pays all the bills and she is a bill. You know what, Valerie?
You ain't never lied.
Tony said these days you kind of need both working, but if I got a big bag, then I'll take care of her. But women want their own careers and getting their own bag.
That's a fact.
That's true. But we like to be taken care of, too.
She said keep them in check, Terry. Don't nobody keep me in check. Check that at the door, sister.
Talia said, I agree with the 2 separate accounts and 1 bill account. But again, that depends on the type of husband-wife you're dealing with. Right. Some couples do like Chris Allen and put it all in 1 account. And it is what it is. But honestly, one partner may be better at managing money than the other. So when that discovery is made, then the more responsibility should handle it.
Right.
Responsible. Eunice said, the question is what a partner feels entitled to. Should you feel entitled to your partner's personal account? That's a good question, Eunice. And I'd like everybody to answer that. Do you feel that you should be entitled to your partner's personal account? No. Valerie said, side eyes, don't worry, I'm watching her. You know what? Eleanor said, women are better at balancing the checkbook and paying the bills on time. Well, I don't know, Eleanor. Some people are and some people are not.
Got that right.
I think it's not
Steve
that.
You said bullish. Facts, Steve.
I don't think that it's not that my husband is not capable of doing it. My husband just don't want to be bothered. It's just like the music business. It's not that my husband can't do the paperwork with music business. He knows it. He just don't want to be bothered. I don't mind doing it. So it is 100 with us. Like I said, I don't say 50-50, but it is 100 with us. When he don't feel like being bothered, I'm good at it and I'll do it. Don't bother me. When I don't feel like being bothered, he's good at it and it doesn't bother him. Like, for instance, sometimes I don't like dealing with people like the landlord or the electric people. Maybe I don't want to deal with them at the time. My husband takes care of that. Can you tell them so-and-so? And so he takes that. So we balance each other. Yeah. There's some things that he don't feel like being bothered with. We're just paying the bills and keeping up with the money and stuff. So I do that. So I think it depends on the person, and it goes always back to what my husband always said. What do you always say about a relationship?
You gotta have communication.
Communication. It always goes back to that.
And I think that is better for the what suits your relationship for you.
Yeah.
That's what it is. To me, that's what it comes down to. If whatever suits you in your relationship and whatever works for you, then I think that's what, you know what I mean? Then that's what you go with. that's why it's great to keep, you know, a conversation between yourself and communication between yourself, and not to tell everybody outside of your marriage what's going on in your marriage, because in that way, you know,
don't
nobody
have all
can.
the opinions like, oh, you should be doing. Why you letting him do this? Yeah, you know.
You don't got your own account, girl. You need to get your own account, because I'm telling you, if we was in the mall, why you got to call him and ask him if you can get some shoes? You, that's your husband. You don't you do what? Girl, if you don't shut your mouth and head spins.
Go sit down. Go sit down.
Sit your down somewhere.
And what he said about him getting a Cash App card, before he got a Cash App card though, he was sharing mine. And just like with the PayPal, I had a PayPal card, and when we got married, I got him one on my same account. So every card that I got, I matched. I get him a card. Like he had one card, and I didn't have one, so I got me one on the same account. So we just bounce off each other.
I don't care. It don't bother me.
Eleanor said no. His personal account is his, just like my personal account would be mine.
Right.
Vigilante Poom Poom said my ish is on. Okay, here we go with the Vigilante Poom Poom said my ish is on auto pay. Okay.
You know,
I ain't messing with that one. Okay. Valerie said I feel entitled to his personal account only when mine's turn runs out. See, you know what, Valerie? Eleanor says, Steve Guy, you don't think so? Valerie said, nah, everyone deserves their own allowance once the bills are paid.
Right, Chris. Sit down. Sit your down.
Chris said you will have problems. Chris said, sit down. Tony said, no, it depends, Eleanor. Women are not always the best at managing bills.
That's true.
Yeah. And it also, like my husband said, it depends on the person, because in my first marriage, he handled the bills, but then he treated me like a child. It's like he had to check my pay stub to make sure I worked the hours that I said I worked, and I got the pay that I said, and I had to beg for a pack of cigarettes. That's not equal. That wasn't the same thing. That was borderline abuse. So it depends on the relationship and what you expect out of a relationship. And if you have a mature relationship, then it's easy to balance and share. And that's what the other person, a woman, the Bible said a woman is supposed to be the helpmate for her man. So if I'm his helpmate, that means that I am supposed to pick up his slack.
And help in those areas.
Yeah, and help in those areas. See, that's what my song Privately is all about. Our relationship is ours and no one else's. Exactly.
That's right. And it doesn't it don't matter what someone else thinks. As long as your relationship is working for you and you're happy in it, then anybody outside with something to say need to get them some business and get into that instead of your relationship.
That's most of the time with girlfriends. When you have a bunch of girlfriends chitter-chatting, trying to tell you how you should be in a relationship, especially those who ain't in a relationship.
Yeah, those are the ones that got most,
Yeah, and always trying to tell you what you should be doing in your relationship.
So I feel like it's okay to have your own bank account. I don't feel like, just because y'all are a married couple, someone should feel entitled to your portion of your stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's okay if you feel like I said, I'm different. We're different. So, we're not the regular standard couple. So, if I sell, like I sell my flash drives, when I sell my flash drives, that has nothing to do with my wife, right? But, it comes on my Cash App, right? But if my wife wants something, I will give her my Cash App to take from that because we allot other money on other cards for certain things. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't want to get into a whole bunch of telling what buildings and all of that.
Yeah, but
it's just I'm just trying to show you as an example of how, you know, it's okay, you know, to work it out the way you work it out, and whatever works for you in your relationship is a good thing for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like me and my husband has no like secrets. Like I had a pin on my phone, but I took it off because it was just annoying. But he has a pin on his phone. I know it. I know the pins to all his accounts.
Yeah.
I know all his passwords. He knows all my passwords. I mean, there is no like today I had to pay a bill and I needed his information, what was on his phone. And I was like, look, hand me your phone, and he handed me his phone, and I went in the room and I did what I had to do. So I guess our sharing is a little different because there is no secret. I mean, there are people who don't even want their mate to pick up their phone.
Yeah,
and like, don't be picking up my phone, don't be looking at my phone. And so for us, it's like there is no secret. So
if you don't have anything to hide, then you won't feel like, why you picking up my phone?
Yeah, you know, watching somebody when they pick up your phone, like, you know, what are you doing with my phone? Like,
I don't have anything to hide. I'm in a great space.
Eleanor said, I don't offer advice since I'm living the single life. Listening to me will have you as single as a dollar bill. Chris said, spill it, Hatchet. Eunice says, say your family fall on a financial hardship and your partner have a huge savings intended for their personal goal. Would the other partner be wrong to expect them to help the family out of the hardship and with the money from their personal account?
Yep. Yes, I think they would be wrong.
I do too, because what personal goal? Because if you're a couple, you're a family, then all the goals should be.
No. She means like, say for instance, you got a huge.
Yeah, she said for a personal. She said you have a huge intended for their personal goal.
Your own personal goal.
Yeah, but what personal goal would I have?
I'm just saying. Look, if you wanted to say you wanted to. I don't know. Say you wanted to. Well, see, you can't really ask us because it's different.
Yeah, because what would I do without you?
No. I see different. I look at it different. If I had money, right, and somebody
you stacking money and for a personal thing without me.
I'm saying if all right, here we go. I'm just gonna say it like this. Just say that I was getting ready to buy me some new studio speakers, right? And they cost $3,000. So I'm stacking my money. That's my goal.
But I would know that.
You would know that, right? But here, what she's saying is, if somebody in the family fell on hard times, and you knew that I had that 3,000 or whatever, would it be a problem if I didn't want to share that with the family? You know what I'm saying?
No,
because I have my own goal.
What do you mean? Outside of our intermediate family?
No, she said with a family member. She said if a family member fell on a hard time, it would be up to me to want to share that money with them.
Yeah,
if I didn't want to share that money,
you shouldn't have.
Shouldn't have to. That's no, Eunice. No, I don't believe that.
I don't believe that either, because that's his money. First of all, they wouldn't know about it, so I wouldn't even that. If you're saving money, one way of saving is when you put money aside to save, you're supposed to act like it don't exist. My daughter is good at that. She knows how to save, and I'm learning how to do it. But so if you're putting it aside and acting like it don't exist, then that money don't exist, and you can't even think of it for a family member because it don't exist.
Right.
It shouldn't exist.
Right. So,
Chris said, we're not judging you, we learning. Chris said, I don't have anything to hide, but I'm still traumatized by my previous relationship. I have to take a deep breath, family. You know, and that...
I could rock with you on that. I understand that. But, you know, that's just something that, you know, when it comes to that part right there, you got to deal with that at the table. You know what I'm saying? You got to deal with that at the table when it comes to that.
Okay, so Eunice said, Eleanor asked a good question. She said, Eunice White, is the lender going to reimburse?
Right.
And Eunice said, I meant the couple. What do you mean by you meant the couple? You meant that the other person in the couple needed the money? Who is the family member? That's a good question, Mom. Does your mother fall into that category? Now, you know what? I would expect him to be honest, babe. If it was Mom,
I would give Mom the
yeah, I'd be like, hey, Mommy needs some money. Yeah, I know you got money.
And she got it. She got the whole $3,000.
So I think it'd be different for you, Mom.
Yeah, I mean, it's the family member too, but I'm just saying there should be no expectation that I should run and grab that money just because somebody's falling on a hard time.
Yeah, that's
you know what I mean?
That's
and then you got to look at the situation. You got to look at if that person that fell on a hard time, what their track record looks like. Are they always falling on a hard time? Or you know what I mean?
Have they been there for you? There's times when
I might have felt
awkward.
But I mean, you know, so, I don't trip because if somebody ain't there for me, it is.
Mom said I'm homeless, but these speakers are big.
You know what, Mom? You know what?
No, I got a picture, Mr. Buster. You sitting on the speaker tapping yourself.
I'm homeless, but these speakers are banging. You know what? I'm done, Mom.
Oh my God! Ooh.
I can't. What else?
Thanks for the speakers.
Oh my goodness.
Oh God. Two Tap Tuesday. Woo.
I can't.
I've loaned money to family and they worked hard at avoiding me, then got mad when I asked about repayment. So yeah, it definitely depends on who the family member is. Discontinued.
You know what, Chris?
It definitely depends on who the family member is, and it definitely depends on the situation.
I would say that. I say it depends on the situation.
Yeah.
And the family member. But I mean, don't just expect right offhand that since I have it, that I'm supposed to give it up.
Steve said, I try not to lend or borrow.
I know that's right.
Understandable.
I know that's right.
But I mean, everybody get in a tough situation every now and then where you
need help.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. I don't negate that fact, but I'm just saying.
But it definitely depends on who the person is.
Yeah, because, I mean, if they fall on hard times every month, that's a bill.
But you know what? There's also people not to go to. Like my child, we call her Black Mafia. She can stack some money, but you also know to beware you to go to her to ask her for some money because you ain't gonna get it lightly. It might cost you an arm or a leg. So
you sure ain't getting those speakers out there.
Yeah, I know that's right. What do you need it for? You gotta tell her what you need it for, when you need it, when she gonna get it back, because you don't want to go in her little book she got, because that's dangerous.
Then she started sending people out to collect that bread.
Yeah, but I will tell you that because of that, she got a pretty penny. Yeah, she's stacking up some money. So
and kudos to her for that. That's what's up. I'm proud of her for that. Eunice said I meant what, baby?
Eunice said I meant the couple are going through a financial hardship, and the wife or the husband expect the other to exhaust their personal savings to save the family. Would that person be wrong if they decided not to use their money to take care of the matter? Yes.
Yeah, that'd be wrong.
Yes, that would be wrong because you're a unit.
Yeah, if that's my family, if that's my wife, and I got money for speakers, that speaker goes out the window. I ain't trying to hear that. I rock with what I got, and we're going to make sure this house is good. We're going to make sure whatever it is that has to be taken care of in here, that everybody can sleep good at night, that there's no stress on nobody, and I mean everybody that's in this house. I'm gonna make sure that that's taken care of, so nobody in here has to worry about anything. And I'll wait for my speakers. God,
let me tell you,
glory.
My husband is that type of man. I can attest to that because he has done that on many months where he has not seen a penny of his money that he has earned to make sure that his household is taken care of first. He does that every month. Household comes first.
Yeah, I'll get what I need. It'll come. To God be the glory. And as long as he keeps blessing me in the way that I am blessed to be able to do the music and do the things that I do, the money will come.
Eleanor says, Steve God didn't just give it to me. Uh-oh.
What?
That is between them two. Mom said, all jokes aside, when that comes up, write a contract. Make sure in the contract that court is an option. That's all. I know that's right.
That's a fact, Mom.
I don't mind taking you into the courthouse.
I'll take you to court. I wouldn't even want to do that. So,
well, I think most people decide by, who they're giving the money to. And sometimes people, I know that my aunt had this old saying. She said, if I don't lend money because when I give money to you, I don't expect to get it back. So she don't lend money to nobody. So that made her particular in the money she gave out to people.
You know what? My mother taught me. Mom taught me. Y'all, my mom taught me something about.
Okay, Eleanor. I wasn't thinking nothing else.
Lending money and borrowing money and stuff like that. My mother taught me that as long as you pay it back, no matter who it is, you can always get it again because it speaks volumes in your character.
To who you are.
You know what I'm saying? I could borrow. It don't even matter. Well, I could borrow what I want to borrow from Mom because she knows that I'm good for it. If I borrow it, she knows that I'll give it right back. Or if I'm taking a while to give it back, I'll call her or she
call later,
and we'll say, "Mom, I gotta give. I went through this, but."
Chris said, "I am not Mom." I hear you. I know that's right.
Steve leaving too.
Yeah.
All right, peace and love, you guys. Well, look, it's almost time anyway.
I can't see. I'm blind.
7 minutes.
Okay. I understand where you're coming from, Chris, and believe me, I was damaged by a relationship too, because at one point it was like mine. I worked 13 hours a day, and the only one that worked, but I never seen a penny of my money. And like I said, I had to beg for a pack of cigarettes. So when I got out of that, I was kind of damaged. But that's where you you have to unpack your baggage. Yeah. And be prepared to be in a mature relationship.
Mm-hmm.
A positive relationship. Which
later, Steve.
Wasn't. See you later, Steve. I'll call you tomorrow, Steve. I'm not working tomorrow, so I'll call you.
So you guys, we got 6 minutes, so we're gonna take the 6 minutes to go over some of the stuff that we got going on. I mean, you guys, y'all are family, so y'all already know.
Hey,
Reef, what's good?
I believe the Bible said to be a lender and not a borrower.
Right.
But I prefer to give what I can afford to give. No lending.
That's right.
And I that's why
it's better to give than to receive.
Yeah, but you also got to be particular who you give to.
Right.
And I don't believe in giving my last dollar unless it's to my family. It's going towards my family. I don't believe in giving my last dollar as a loan.
I give all the time. I don't mind. I'll get it back. See, when you don't let money control you,
yeah,
you don't let it rule you, and you ain't worried about it. If I have money, I have it. If I don't, I don't. I'm not tripping. I'm still gonna breathe without it.
And you're very good with that. You're like, let's just get it, baby. It'll be all right.
Yeah.
Gotta make a way. And that's one thing that I admire about my husband.
If you're diligent and you're praying and you stay and do what you say you're going to do, God is going to bless you. So if you have something that you want, and it may cost, it may be a little costly. I mean, for you to hold on and keep looking at the money and keep looking at the money, then you picking off it and picking off it. You get a little of this, get a little of that, get a little of this. Once all of that stuff is gone, that money's gone. Plus, you don't have what you wanted when you want. You still don't have what you wanted. So you took all of that and spent it on a bunch of frivolous stuff. You fought and scrimped and scrapped to get it in the first place, and now you don't have that or the money. So,
Mom said the Bible also talks about debtor's court.
yeah, if you owe a debt, pay that.
Mm-hmm. I believe that you have to trust and believe in God and do as God tell you. Pray on everything. Pray always. So if you pray on everything and step you make, you'll be all right, no matter what it is. That's what I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm cheap and broke at the same damn time, but I still show love for the people that need my motto. If I got you, got you.
Yeah, if I got you, got you. No doubt. That's what. Yeah, Reef was like that. If he got, you got. For real, for real.
So that means that if your significant other, you believe that she should have what you have.
Yeah.
I was asking him because he, came in late.
Yeah.
Because that was the topic.
50-50 in a relationship.
Yeah.
But with that being said, you guys.
2 minutes. Did you have something to say about what you were saying?
Yeah, I got some other stuff that I have to do. I gotta attend the WAC meeting.
No, you were saying that you wanted to just go over something that you.
No, I was saying we was gonna go over the things that we have going on. It would take 6 minutes to, and go to the website and all of that.
Oh. Soda.
I don't drink soda.
So tune in tomorrow at 7. Valerie, are you still on? My sister Valerie, Sister Talk. She will be live with Chris, and it's a part 2. She already had part 1, but my husband wasn't included in part 1, but he will be in part 2. Tomorrow at 7.
It's a very racy topic and all of that, so y'all definitely need to tune in, because I'm going to drop some bombs.
Have a great evening, Eleanor.
We love y'all. We thank y'all.
Look out for my book. Look out, financial. I'm going to be in there with the financial help. So once I take my test, I'll let y'all know. I'll keep y'all posted. Go on the website. Y'all can see what we got going on. I need to update it. I'll probably do that tonight or tomorrow. Between the night and tomorrow, I will update it. Oh, Eleanor said she was there for part 1. Yeah, Chris was kind of by himself, so he gonna have some help.
I saw the replay. I couldn't really give my input on the replay, but I was watching a lot of the replay. GL.
I'm about to hit you up, bro.
All right. That's what's happening.
So just, keep abreast of what's going on with us. My book is still for sale, The Power of God. The other book is almost finished. I'm doing the last chapter by myself.
Well, look, the Pom Pom Slayer hold it down by itself, so it don't matter.
And Chris, I felt bad for you because they were trying to gang up on you.
Yeah, Eunice, that replay is dope, man. You gotta go to Valerie McAllister's page or Chris Allen's page. I'm pretty sure.
No, well, you could. The replay is always.
Or listen to it on the Hatchett Chronicles.
No.
Right.
No. The replay is always when she does her sister talk. You can hear it on the radio.